name is Sequoia, and today I would like to inform you all about diabetes and how to recognize it, prevent it, and live with it. 38.4 million. That is the number of people who have diabetes in the United States alone. It's hard to envision 100 people in a room, so trying to envision 38.4 million is definitely difficult. Men, women, and children of all ages, races, ethnicities, and social status have at least one thing in common. They could all be living with a disease that has altered their life and now must do more to maintain a healthy lifestyle. With my recent research, I am more than capable of bestowing the knowledge that has altered my perception of diabetes. I hope that the information I give you today will do the same. Diabetes is a common term heard several times a day, but just because someone hears it doesn't mean they know exactly what it is. Type 1, type 2, pre-diabetic, and gestational. Those are the types of diabetes, each with their own characteristics, symptoms, and treatments. What exactly is diabetes and what difference does the type make? As defined by Mayo Clinic, diabetes mellitus refers to a group of diseases that affect how the body uses blood sugar. I know we have all heard the term blood sugar, but what does that really mean? Blood sugar is the amount of sugar in your blood. Sugar refers to the glucose. Remember back in school when we had to talk about cells, energy, glucose, etc.? Well, that is exactly what's going on here. There is a certain amount of glucose, sugar, that is allowed to circulate in your blood at once. If that amount gets too high, your pancreas secretes insulin to decrease that amount. When referring to diabetes, there is an issue with your pancreas secreting the insulin, therefore your blood sugar can't be lowered. There are two main types, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes is early onset. This means it usually occurs early in life, around infancy. Type 1 happens when the pancreas does not make insulin at all. The term for this is insulin-dependent diabetes mellitus. The cause is unknown, but scientists say it may be hereditary. Type 2 diabetes, however, is late onset. This is where your pancreas doesn't make enough insulin to sustain healthy blood sugar level. The direct cause is also unknown, but obesity, bad diets, and a sedentary lifestyle are risk factors that can definitely lead to type 2 diabetes. Outside of the two main types, there is prediabetes and gestational diabetes. According to WebMD, prediabetes or borderline diabetes is when your blood sugar is higher than it should be, but not enough for your doctor to actually diagnose diabetes. Prediabetes is the precursor of type 2 diabetes, but with diet and exercise, type 2 diabetes can be prevented. Gestational diabetes can happen during pregnancy if the mother's blood sugar level is too high. Now that we have established the basis of diabetes and the different types, how can we recognize it and prevent it? Each type of diabetes mellitus comes with lifestyle adjustments. With type 1 diabetes, there are no preventative measures since you may be hereditary. Early symptoms can include, as you see here, excessive thirst and frequent urination, extreme fatigue, slow healing wounds or cuts, and significant weight loss without change of daily eating habits. Like type 1 diabetes, the early symptoms of type 2 diabetes include these as well. If someone is diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, they were pre-diabetic first. Pre-diabetics are told to eat healthy and exercise moderately. They may also be put on meds to help prevent late onset diabetes. According to the CDC, 97.6 million people at 18 years or older are pre-diabetics. 38% of the U.S. adult population. That's a lot of people. They may not even know they are at risk for disease, so life-altering. If you or anyone you know are experiencing symptoms, please make an appointment with your primary health physician. Along with diabetes, there are complications that could ensue. As mentioned earlier, some complications that arise can include heart issues like coronary artery disease, heart attacks or strokes, nerve damage with like diabetic neuropathy, eye issues, hearing issues, and even death. These events occur once diabetes has gotten out of control. Even with proper care, blood sugar levels may still be too high. According to Medical News Today, in these cases, the doctor would need to adjust their treatment or prescribe other medications. In some cases, small abnormalities may be overlooked. Unfortunately, letting small abnormalities go could increase the risk of these terrible complications happening. There are several options in the management of diabetes. To combat the lack of insulin being secreted from the pancreas, diabetics may be prescribed insulin. There are different types of insulin that can be used alone or mixed together. Along with several types of insulin, there are also several types of injection devices. This includes a manual syringe, a pen, even pumps that automatically inject insulin when needed. The type of insulin needed, the amount of insulin needed, rate of injection, and injection device is dependent on the person and the doctor's prescription. It is important to monitor your blood glucose closely and regularly. Better Health states your insulin dose may need to change over time for various reasons. Monitoring your blood glucose, exercise, diet, weight, and sleep will allow your doctor to know if you need an insulin adjustment or not. I would like to conclude with these thoughts. Diabetes is a scary disease. It is better to know more and to be prepared than to be caught off guard and suffer consequences. Diabetes is well known and highly misunderstood disease process that anyone can have, no matter the age, gender, race, and social status. So thank you for allowing me to inform you about diabetes. I hope you leave with a new outlook on the disease process and a better understanding of what someone is referring to when they say blood sugar.